We're here at the petroglyphs. I don't know if you can see them. There's
really good ones up here.
Images carved in the rock here. It's really awesome. I don't know if any of this, I don't know if you can see any of this, but it's pretty cool. Josh, it seems like we should be going that way.
We want to get around this path. We're gonna hug those mountains. I think this is the switchback. Yeah. We're gonna go down, drop down the elevation, and then go back down that over that way.
Go back over that way.
Yeah.
Fun riding.
These mountains will be to the left of us all the way.
Yeah. Man, there's a lot of dust.
How is it back there?
Oh my God. Well, being fifth bike, I got I gotta just back off, you know. I just gotta get behind you guys, because sometimes the wind blows it right, but
well, that's why when it's like open like that, that's why I blew ahead to try and get some distance, but you can still tell a way to go, you know.
Yeah.
There's that blood clot.
It's so dusty. I can't film when we're riding. It just covers up my lens. How's your finger?
Sort of. Oh, it's actually bleeding actively now.
Tim cut his finger going through trying to get gas. First injury of the trip.
Okay, that might have to get taped up a little.
We should just cut it off.
Yeah, tape the finger off.
Into Bishop around 10 o'clock. Dropped off the rent-a-car, dropped off the U-Haul truck, took off from there. We went up Route 395. We wanted to go up to Benton to start the trail. We didn't take the direct route. We went up 395, stopped at a gas station up there, filled up the bikes, put air in the tires, and then took a road over heading east that a local recommended to us that brought us right into Benton Hot Springs. And then from there we got on the start of the BDR Section 8, and we took that all the way down. It was cold. I mean, it was probably in the low 30s today. When the sun was out, it wasn't too bad. Sometimes the sun went in though, and it got really cold. And then when we got on the actual BDR on the dirt, we seemed to be warmer. It seemed like we were in just a better spot in the sun. But the road was like really, really dusty. I mean, you could, if you got too close to the bike in front of you, you could not even see where the road was. But, you know, we made do. We spaced ourselves out and made a couple of stops, take some pictures, take some videos, look at the petroglyphs, and eventually did like that 40 miles down from there. Got here into Bishop at around 4 o'clock, which is now, like, we just pulled in here. And it's just starting to get dark a little bit, so we wanted to get in before dark, and we did. So we're staying at the Super 8 Motel tonight. It is just too cold at night for camping up in this part of the BDR. We're going to do that when we get down into Death Valley, but you know, it gets, right now it's in the low 20s here at night. So tomorrow, get up, we're going to head down the Lone Pine tomorrow. There's kind of like an expert section and a non-expert section. The expert section goes up into the mountains, which are covered in snow, so I don't think we're going to do that, but we'll see what tomorrow brings. It was a good day.
No, you can get inside it too. There's ladders on the inside.
Oh, yeah, there's electrical. conduit running up.
Give us a wave.
I think it's an original windmill.
That's what happens when you bring a 21-year-old along. It's all kind of mayhem. Okay, so we're at the reward mine on section 7, and that road going up there was too gnarly for me. I can't, I'm not gonna push it. So I turned around and came back down. Paul nicely said he didn't want to do it either, but I think he was just being here with me. The boys are giving it a try. One went one way, the other two went the other way. Tim went up that way, and Josh and Sean went up that way. Probably not a good idea for them to split up, but you know, we'll see how this works out. Hopefully we'll see them coming back down pretty soon. Did you guys find the mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that the one Timmy was at?
No.
Oh.
Well, same mine, but different hole.
Could you like go in it or anything?
We rode it. I saw your headlight. Like it was. I don't. How the heck could be a road when you were coming down?
It's not a road.
Did you make it to the mine?
Oh my God. Oh yeah, I got some nice pictures of it.
So we finished section 7 today. Did not quite 100 miles. I think it was like 90, 91 miles or something like that. It was tough, some of it. It was, there was a big downhill we had to go through, very rocky. There was a bunch of sandy spots where I went down a few times, and it was a good day. It was sunny. It probably got up to be in the low 40s. The riding was mostly good. I don't like the sand, but you know, it's there, you got to get through it. Gravel pots were good, mountains were beautiful, scenery was a 10. So we're here in Long Pine tonight at the hotel. It's gonna be real cold again tonight. Tomorrow we got to look at the map tonight, because starting tomorrow is rain, and then Tuesday there's a really, really bad storm coming through, like all the way across this part of the state, all the way across Death Valley, and we have to be off the road. So we tentatively looked at trying to make it to Beatty tomorrow, and which is quite a few miles, I'm not sure how many, and get there and then spend Tuesday off the road and ride out the storm. And after that, it's going to be nice. But we got to figure that out tonight and see what we're going to do tomorrow. Right, Paul?
Yep, you got it, Bill.
How you feeling?
Well, a little bit tired today.
I'm tired.
Yeah, a little one down. That sand wears you down.
That
sure.
sand does weigh you down.
Yeah.
So that's it for today. Good day. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. So we split up this morning. The boys stayed on the BDR and headed north up through the passes. Paul and I decided to stay on Route 190 and shoot up to Beatty. It's a beautiful scenic road.
Very scenic.
Been a lot of fun. The old guy's getting a little bit of a rest today. And it's been pretty nice. It was kind of overcast all morning, but the sun's coming out now. And we're about 25 miles outside of Beatty. So we'll enjoy the rest of this ride and find out later how the boys made out. Where are we?
Rhyolite, Nevada.
Rhyolite Ghost Town?
No, yes.
When did you say this closed down?
Like 1910. I think it was open 1906 to 1910. 5,000 people lived here.
Mining.
Yep.
This was a bank?
Yep, this is a bank. I think the other one down there was also a bank.
This one you
Yeah,
can't.
see, there's the vault. See it?
Oh yeah. This one you can't go in. Cook Bank Building.
Yep.
Look at this, huh?
Yeah, the other state.
Awesome. Those are cutie donkeys. So we all made it. We're in Beatty, Nevada. Paul and I made it via Route 190. Beautiful ride. Beautiful, great day. Twisty, turny roads. Cold though. We were cold all day. And then the boys went up through the mountains. Tim did a good job on the video filming. Thanks, Tim. So we're here for the night. It's late in the afternoon. It's actually earlier than we thought that they were all going to get here, which is good. They made it here with, they used all their spare gas that they carried, and Tim had 1/10 of a gallon left in his Yamaha. So we're thankful that they made it here, and Paul and I didn't have to backtrack to try and bring them gas. Tomorrow, 100% chance of rain. Really bad day is what they're predicting. So we're gonna hunker down. We're here at the casino with a Denny's attached to it. So that will give us shelter and food. We did some work on the bikes this afternoon. Paul and I adjusted the chains, got that stuff done. That was a good opportunity to do that. We're here under the overhang, so if it rains tomorrow, everything will stay kind of dry. And then Wednesday, the sun comes out again, and it should be sunny and hopefully warmer as we head down through Death Valley. We hate for this to be one of those trips where we just take all our camping equipment for a ride and we don't actually use it, but we've done that before. We'll see what happens. It was a good day. Sean, how are we doing this morning?
Good, thanks, Bill.
How do you like riding in the ice and snow?
It's sketchy.
What do you think of the California BDR?
It's colder than New England.
This is a winter route, they said.
Definitely winter.
You having a good time?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming along. Tim, how we doing?
Very good. How are you?
What do you think of the California BDR?
It's nice. It's beautiful. Can't beat the mountains. You know, the snow adds in a little bit of
It's a winter route.
trickiness. Yeah, it's definitely the winter route. Beautiful in the winter.
What's it like
Harder to ride.
What's it like to ride with Bill Pacheco?
A lot of stops, a lot of talking.
Paul, what do you think of the California BDR?
I definitely put it in that winter route category.
Yeah,
You can't tell from right here, but a little sketchy there with the ice and the snow this morning, you know?
We've done, let's see, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah,
Have we camped yet?
we have not camped yet, but we're getting close to camping, I think, not tonight, but tomorrow night.
Why haven't we camped yet?
Freeze to death.
Pretty much freeze to
high.
death.
Yeah.
Josh, how you enjoying the California BDR?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you like the ice and snow?
It's fun. Had some adventure to it.
It's been a route, boy.
Oh yeah.
Josh slipped in the ice coming out of the hotel this morning and went down.
Dropped it, leaving the parking lot of the hotel.
Had a little patch of ice, which I avoided. I saw and went around.
Nope.
You having a good time?
Great time.
Thanks for coming along.
Thanks for having me.
Bill, how are you enjoying the California BDR?
I like it. It's a real challenge for an old guy like me, especially coming through the ice and the snow.
What'd you think about the temperatures that we've had so far?
It's been cold. I expected to be camping long before now. I really thought we'd be camping like after the second night, but it has just been in the teens at night, in the low 20s. It's just been too cold. And then last night in Beatty, we had the snowstorm, but it's been good. The route's been great. It's beautiful today. We're finally in Death Valley, so it's gonna be great. It's gonna get warm.
Warming up.
We made it to Furnace Creek. We made it out of the hills. We made it out of the ice and snow, and I swear it feels 20 degrees warmer down here in the sun. This is a waypoint for us. It was good. We got to get some coffee, get some snacks. It just feels so nice to be out in the sun with some warm air. We are heading to Shoshone. There's actually a town just south of there at the hot springs where we're staying tonight. We're going to be heading down south from here, and I think the road turns to gravel. I hope so. It's a beautiful day. It's a fun day. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Good morning. We are in Tacoma, California this morning. We stayed here at the hot springs last night. It was a long day yesterday of mostly good gravel roads, gravel paths, a little bit of sand, a little bit of mud and water, but fortunately we got through it all. And we rolled into this place. It was just before dark, and we got checked in and then did a 7-mile ride up the road to Shoshone where we got gas and a meal. And now it's about 7:30 in the morning. It's about 30 degrees out. We're getting ready to head out. We were hoping we'd be back in the warm weather here in the morning, but it was in the 20s last night, but it's supposed to get up to the 50s today. All the mud from yesterday, and you can see this frost all over the bike this morning. Frosty cold. The old Honda, the old 250 starts right up. So we get packed up, we're going back to Shoshone to get a little breakfast. And then maybe it'll get warmed up into the, at least the low 40s by the time we hit the trail. Should be a good day. We just did the road from Shoshone to Prim, and the beginning of it was pretty smooth, but then you get on this this trail that follows the high tension wires, and it was pretty tough. It was a lot of rocks, a lot of dirt, a bunch of water, and it went on for a pretty long time. I can feel it. What do you guys think?
Tired.
What'd you think of that last part of the ride?
It was long, rocky.
It's fun.
What'd you think of that last part of the ride?
Definitely a lot of fun. Most
Yeah.
challenging part of maybe the past 2 days.
I think so too.
Pretty good.
What'd you think, Paul? How'd the old bones taking it?
Not too bad. A lot of sweat. It was a good ride.
We're going to continue on to try and get to High Sierra, which is 94 miles away. This is really the start of the end of section 3, and we're going to go to the beginning of section 3. We might not make it all the way there. It's already noontime. But we've got our camping gear, we've got camp food, we got extra water, so we're prepared if we don't make it all the way down there. We'll see what this day brings. End of day. We're doing our end of day from the hotel room tonight in Prim. Josh is here with me. We were in Prim for lunch today, like around noontime, and then we did a long ride through the mountains. That was snow and sand that had snow melted into it, which made it very loose and difficult to ride in. I fell down, of course, but I wasn't the only one. A couple of other guys fell down as well. It was really tough. Really tough, Josh?
Yeah, deep snow drifts.
Probably the toughest we've had this whole trip.
Easily.
So originally our plan, again, was to make it to High Sierra, which would have been out of the mountains. High Sahara?
Mm-hmm.
High Sahara, which would have been out of the mountains.
Essex, California.
Essex, California, and probably camp there somewhere. But by the time we got out of that snow, and I say thank God, because we came across a tar road, which I've never been so happy to see a tar road in my life. But we had to make a decision point there. And the weather was actually coming in. It was going to be in the 20s tonight in the snow. We were not going to make it to the Sahara. No, it just wasn't going to happen. It was too late in the day. Dark. It looks like it's maybe gonna snow tonight or do something tonight. But anyways, we made it to the casino in Prim where we are tonight, which we're spending the night. The bad part about this is it kind of puts us a day behind because we needed to get down to High Sahara, whatever it is. We needed to get down there today to have 2 days to do the last 2 sections. So we got to make a decision tonight or tomorrow morning. I suspect probably Paul and I are going to hop off and take the road. It's possible to take the roads all the way down to Blythe. And that way the boys would be able to move fast enough to make it down there at the end of the day. But we got to see. We're tired. We're beat. We need food. We need rest. And then we can make a clear decision after that. So it was the trails we were on today. Some of them were gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Some of them were really nice.
Awesome riding, but just slow moving. You know, especially in a situation like today, we had a big mile day and it just ran, not enough daylight. You know, you can only go so quick through the snow and the sand that it's just the sun's working against you. And we got to that point where it was either go up into the mountains and camp or be smart about it, turn down, turn left, get back, drop down in elevation and find somewhere warm to stay.
Yeah. So, like I said, we decided to come here. And it was a good day. I mean, we had a lot of laughs today. We had a lot of fun. But we worked so hard that, like, I never put the drone up in the air.
No.
We were just working too hard. There was just no time.
Any drive-bys or anything.
Yeah, we didn't shoot any drive-bys. We didn't shoot anything. We just worked. So, another good day on the California BDR in December. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. Started out together this morning in like 29 degrees in Prim. Came down a ways on the road and the boys split off to go off to High Sierra to take the trail down. Paul and I decided to stay on the road, Route 95, and take that all the way down to Blythe. We weren't sure what the trail conditions were going to be like today, and we thought we'd give the old guys a break and let the young guys go fast. So we got here to Blythe. We just got this campsite. We're gonna, for the first time, actually be able to set up the tents. And for the first time in the last 6 days, it's like warm. It's like 60 degrees, so it'll be fun. We'll get set up. The boys will be along sometime, I think, in a couple of hours probably. Happy to know we got this spot and we're all set up. Good job setting up camp.
Ready, waiting for the boys.
Waiting for the boys. Comes the crew. Oh, there's only 2 of them.
Lost one.
How was the trail, boys?
That was awesome.
You made pretty good time. When you pinged me from Route 62, you were...
Did you set up all our shit for us?
I would have if I was here. What was the trail like?
Terribly long. No. No, you're surprised how quick you guys are coming along.
Oh, it was awesome.
Was it sandy?
Like 100 miles of sand and whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the
I'm
last,
glad I wasn't on it.
the last section was pretty much like an ATV dirt bike track. It was pretty sweet. It was fun. Long day.
Who's got the IPAs?
Timmy's got
Where is Timmy?
You have to go get fucking
got
filet
the-
mignon or something from Albertsons.
All right, boys, last day on the trail. Thoughts, Tim?
It's a little cold right now, but it's gonna be a good day. Sun shining, blue skies. I'm excited.
Sean, last day on the trail. Thoughts?
Yeah.
I have
Ready.
no thoughts. Josh?
Let's go back to Beatty.
To Beatty. We loved it in Beatty. Paul?
More hard pack, less sand. Let's do that today.
That
For
would be
last
good.
12 miles.
Thoughts on the BDR? We probably should have been here about a month earlier. But when you got 5 guys, it's hard to plan a time where everybody can go at the same time. So, but, you know, it only took us till the next to the last day to get into any kind of warm weather
Yeah, winter out.
and camp. And I think today will be warm weather, probably.
Yeah.
And we are riding north to south.
North to south, we got about 98 miles to Yuma. For those that are going through the deep sand, I'm not going through the deep sand. So we'll see if they do that and what kind of film we get out of that. It's been a good trip though. It's been a lot of fun.
Good time.
It's gonna be a good day.
Maybe our father is really a woman. Maybe she doesn't know what she's done. Unconscious of all her acorn shouting, wait and see what I become. Maybe in space there's no wrong or right, just like there ain't an up or down. If all our hearts stop beating, what instant would the world keep on spinning around?
We made it to Yuma. And tonight we're kind of remote camping at this, what's the name of this lake?
Mitri.
Mitri Lake. We're here. Tim and Sean are off doing something. They're not quite here yet. But if you look at this, you go, wow, what a nice spot. Let's show you. There's the tents. There's a river back here. And then there's mountains and hills. Look at that, beautiful. And then as you pan around over here, there's the old, what we're calling the meth van, parked at the end of the trail with a bunch of crappy junk, broken bottles, trash, maybe a couple of bodies in there. This camping area, which is nice, which is free, which has a lot of nice people at it that we talked to, but everything is kind of used up. But we met a guy who camps here a lot, and he said, go down there by the old van. There's a good spot for you to set your tents up. So we did, and it is. And it's gonna work. Last night, finished the last section today. We did, by popular vote, skip the deep sand section. Everything we saw and heard about that made it sound like not a lot of fun. Paul and I definitely opted out, and then the young guys opted out as well. which got us into Yuma in time to have a good meal and find this campground. It was a good day. The last part of the trail was a lot of fun. A little bit of sand here and there, but mostly just moved right along through a lot of red dirt. It was good. Tomorrow is Sunday, and we have to get the bikes into storage tomorrow. Get them there, unpack them, find a car wash, get everything washed up, spend the night in Yuma in a room tomorrow night, and then fly out first thing Monday morning. It's going to be a beautiful night. Another full moon tonight, and good day, good trip. If this is my last recording of this, thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next video.
Maybe we're all just chemical reactions. Maybe our mother is deaf and dumb, unable to hear her acorn shout.